So, you're thinking about moving to the Alabama Gulf Coast? First of all, I don't blame you. You saw a couple of beach photos online, looked at one house on Zillow, and now your phone thinks you're relocating next Tuesday. Trust me, it happens. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it here. But before you pack up your life and buy the first house with a palm tree in the front yard, there are a few things you should know. Some are amazing, some will surprise you. And one of them, well, if you've lived here for more than 5 minutes, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's jump in. 1. You're not buying a house, you're buying a lifestyle. People don't move to Gulf Shores because the kitchen has nicer countertops. They move here because they want a different way of living. Around here, weekends usually involve a boat, the beach, fishing, fresh seafood, or absolutely nothing at all. Honestly, doing nothing while looking at the water is a pretty productive Saturday. If that's what you've been looking for, you're probably going to love it here. 2. Every neighborhood has its own personality. Here's something that surprises a lot of people. Not every neighborhood in Gulf Shores feels the same. Some are right by the beach, some are tucked away and quiet, some allow short-term rentals, some don't. And before someone jumps into the comments, well, my neighborhood, you're right. Every neighborhood is different. That's why we always talk about your lifestyle before we start talking about houses. 3. The cost of living isn't just about the house payment. A lot of buyers moving from out of state tell me they're surprised by how affordable some homes are. Then we get to insurance. Flood insurance, wind insurance, HOA fees. Welcome to coastal living. Now, don't panic. None of that means you shouldn't buy here. It just means I'd rather explain it before closing than have you call me afterward asking, wait, what's this bill? Ask me how I know. 4. Thinking about rental income. This is probably the biggest misconception I hear. People assume every beach house is an Airbnb machine. I wish it were that simple. Rental restrictions, HOA rules, zoning, insurance, they all matter. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying let's talk before you spend $500,000. Buying the right investment property is a whole lot easier than trying to fix buying the wrong one. 5. Tourist season is an adventure. Now let's talk about summer. The beaches are packed, restaurants are busy, parking becomes an Olympic sport, and traffic. Oh, traffic. You'll tell your spouse, we're only going 3 miles. 30 minutes later, you're still sitting at the light, wondering if walking would have been faster. If you've lived here for more than 5 minutes, you know exactly which intersection I'm talking about. The good news? When tourist season slows down, you get to enjoy all the reasons everyone else comes here on vacation. 6. The good homes don't wait around. When a great property hits the market, everybody notices, especially homes with rental potential or a great location. That's why I always recommend getting pre-approved before you start shopping, because explaining to your spouse that the perfect house sold while we were thinking about it, well, that's a conversation I'd rather help you avoid. 7. Having a local makes a huge difference. Sure, Google can tell you where a house is. It can't tell you which streets flood after a heavy rain. It can't tell you why one neighborhood sells faster than another. And it definitely can't tell you where the locals actually go when they want seafood without a 2-hour wait. That's where I come in. I spend every day helping people buy homes here, not just finding houses, finding the right fit for the way they want to live. So, is Gulf Shores the perfect place to live? For a lot of people, absolutely. For others, Orange Beach, Foley, or another nearby community might actually be a better fit. If you're thinking about moving to Gulf Shores, buying Gulf Shores, Alabama real estate, or you just have questions, leave me a comment below. Tell me where you're moving from. And here's a fun one. What's the first thing you're doing when you get here? Heading straight to the beach? Finding the best seafood? Or are you just excited to never shovel snow again? I'm Jonathan with the Tesla Agents. If you're thinking about making the move, give me a call. My job isn't to sell you a house. It's to help you make the right move. I look forward to talking with you soon.